Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video, and welcome to episode 31 of our classic Career Survival series. Today, we're going to be building a smaller propeller plane, roughly basing it off this one right here. The purpose of building this smaller plane is to be able to dodge incoming bullets easier and line up to our enemies so we can shoot them down rather than sort of, hover in one spot with like a helicopter. But that being said, we will be building either a helicopter or a large bomber in a future video once we have rocket fuel, so we can power some missiles. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get building. Alrighty guys, here we are in the workbench, so let's get stuck straight into it. We're going to go maybe 3 wide for the bottom. We'll get some smaller wedges, and we'll go like this on each side. Then the front will start coming up from here, and then come back, and we'll have the little engine sitting in the front right here. So we might get some 1x4s on the bottom. We'll turn them around and go across like so. Yeah, something like that. We'll get a 1x4, turn this around, and we'll come up like that maybe. Should be fine. We'll grab a 1x2, turn that around and go like that, and then we'll have the propeller sitting on the front of there. That should be fine. We'll grab some smaller wedges as well, put them around like that. Very nice. So we better come up at least maybe 1 or 2 blocks, maybe just 1 should be fine, and then we'll put a pipe on the end of that, and that is where the propeller will sit. Something just like that should be fine. We could probably fill in, oopsie, don't need that there. Fill that area in around it too, like that. And then we'll put a block on the top, and I'm not sure if we can try and, we can put one of these in here. Try and give it a bit more of a, it's a bit of a hard, but we're going to try and make it look a bit curvy at the front if we can. We'll do our best. We need a wedge. We'll get a 1x2. If we sit that up like that should be fine. Is that going to be too wide for the front? It might be. We'll see how we go. And then after that, so that's 5 wide there. That's pretty good, actually. If we come up to about here, that should be nice. And then for the top of this, what if we go like that, and we'll get some 1x4 wedges. We turn them around. Oh, wrong way completely. Like that. Get rid of all of this. If we go like this, and then maybe this can angle up a little bit, and then it can come wider after this area here. That might be best, actually. So if we get one of these, we'll put that in right there. Yeah, something like that, and then we'll get some more wedges, come around like so. Oh, no, I don't know about that. Maybe if we go like this, and then maybe we can get one of these, and we'll put that right there. Turn that around like so, something like this. It sort of comes a bit wider as it goes up. Oh, I don't know, man. We'll go 1x2x4. Stand it up like that. Oh, nah, that's not very good, is it? Let's try and move that forward a little bit and see what happens. We could possibly go something like that. I don't know. I don't know, though, if that looks all right. We could just leave it for now. I suppose it's not too bad, especially once the propeller's on there as well. We're going to need some, 2 wedges in there to seal that up, though. That's all. Turn them around like that. I don't know, man. We could leave it like that and see what it looks like towards the end. Unless, actually, you know what we could do? We could come up with one of these, go like that, and then put a piece in that area there. That might be a bit better. We'll go 1x4 and turn that around like so. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm happy with that or not. We'll leave it like that for now, though. And then maybe we'll come back, at least 2 or 3 blocks till the windscreen. Yeah, maybe like here-ish. That might be a bit better. We'll get some more of these wedges. Do we have any? Nope. Yep, down here. So if we go like that, and then we'll continue the plane all the way back to about here-ish for the moment, and then the windscreen's going to be about there. That might be a bit too long. Maybe we could put the windscreen here. That might be a bit better. And then we've got a little bit of room to fit an engine in. Not much though, do we? Not a lot, not a great deal of room, but that's all right. We'll make it work. Now we need a floor, don't we? If we go like this, probably be where all the fuel's kept. And it's just going to be a 1-seater plane with some weapons in the back. It's not going to have multiple seats, so it's not exactly the same as that plane that I showed you guys, but it's going to be something along those lines anyway. So if we go like that, let's start with the windows, actually. What can we do with windows? We need a 1x2, maybe? A 1x2, one of these? No, a 2x1. Like this, yeah. Okay, if we stand that up, let's come back one more, and we'll grab that one again. And if we turn that around like so, something like that. That might be all right, and then we could probably get one of these, a corner, put it on each end. Okay, it's looking all rather funny right now, but that's okay. If we seal that up to there, we'll just go like that for the moment. Now, how are we going to do this bit? Actually, we're going to change this to a 1x3. I think that might be best. Yeah, it looks a little bit too low, and now that looks too high. It should be fine. If we put a corner in there, and then what we can do, so if we have it go 1, 2, 3. We can have some poles coming up here-ish maybe. That's just going to be there just for a moment. If we get a 2x3 and stick that next to it, it needs to go around this way, doesn't it? Like that. Okay, that could work pretty well actually. And we could put some wedges on this area. Little wedges, turn them around like that. And this side of the canopy can open up so we can just jump in there. It's going to be a very narrow little cockpit, but that is all we really need on this thing, which is cool. So we're going to leave it like that. Also, a display piece. We can have one of these right on the front there for a little aiming thing. That would be pretty cool. We can make like a little target line up in there. That'd be nice. So we might leave that right there. Unless it will fit on the inside. No, it won't. Okay, we'll leave it right there. That'll be fine. So whereabouts are we going to put this seat then? It have to be on this level one. Let's get our seat out and see where it's going to go. Right there, apparently. Perfect. That's a perfect amount of room. And then we can have all the back of the plane dedicated to weapons. So that should work pretty well, actually. So maybe we could fill in the side up to about here. Yeah, we could come up even a bit higher than that. Maybe if we start angling it out a little bit more from up here onwards. So if we go like that, yeah, something like that. Or maybe back one more again, like that. That might be all right. And then we'll put this back in there. Perfect. Now we're going to need something for the roof as well. We're also going to need a robotic pivot to sit on there to open that up. So let's maybe sort out what the canopy is actually going to look like first. Let's get some more windows out. What are we going to need? A 1x3 on the roof there. So that will go right there. Perfect. Now we're going to need some angled pieces, aren't we? Whereabouts are they? Is it this one here? Yes, it is. Perfect. Just like that. So there's the little canopy. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like that. I don't know if it will look better if we maybe make the canopy slightly bigger. We could have 2 seats. Wonder if we could do that. Or maybe what we'll do first before we go around changing seats around, we can stand some of these up like so and then put wedges on the top there. That might look a little bit better. If we went like that maybe. Ooh, I don't know, man. We might leave it like that for now. Now let's fill that in. Wonder if we should have 2 seats. I'm not sure on what to do with that. If we did, we could go like this and put some upside down wedges in this area like that, and you can see into the front. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Let's leave it like that for now. We might change it later on though. I don't know if I'll have 2 seats in there in the end, but we'll leave it for now. That's fine. Now we need to make the back come down sort of. Back come down sort of. If that can come around like so. Can this come forward at all anymore? Yeah, about there. Okay, we might put it there and then we can have the back come down after that. That might be all right. So we'll do a similar sort of thing as we did on the front there. Turn these around like that. Perfect. I don't know what I think of this so far, by the way. I don't know if I like it yet. We'll leave it for now. That can come up a little bit higher at the back. Ooh, I really don't know about this. Let's get some more windows out and see what we can do for the back of this. Yeah, something just like this. I think it looks okay. So we'll leave it like that for now. Now we sort of need to make the back, looking at the side, we sort of need to come down a little bit and then start coming up for the rudder up here, the tail of the plane. Also, the back here needs to start coming up, so maybe we could do that from, how many blocks we got there? From here on, perhaps? If we get a 1x4 wedge, we'll put that along like so. The back of the plane can start coming up. Maybe if we come across a bit more, then come up again towards the back. We'll leave it like that for a minute. Let's work on this bit for now. Oh, turn that back around. Make that fit in there. Very good. Should we make the plane come in or not yet? Maybe we'll come up one like that, and we'll see if we can fill in this whole area like that. I don't know, man. Let's keep going with it. We'll put some wedges along the bottom of here, boop, all the way to there-ish, maybe. We need to make it come in a bit though. That's all. So maybe we can go 2, and then perhaps we could use some more of these. So if we go like that. We'll turn that around like so and bring that to there. Perfect. Something like this. I don't know, man. We'll go like that and then we'll worry about that bit after. So it does start coming in just here, which is good. So we'll put some more wedges on this area. Boop, up like so. We still need to worry about this bit coming down. That's all. So maybe we could put some 1x4s in there. Okay. And we can put some of these in there with some of those inverse ones. And we can have that angled on the top. Ooh, I don't know. I think the canopy's sitting a bit too high, or maybe this back area is too high. I might change these windows around. Is there some smaller corners? Yeah, there is these little ones. Let's try putting these in instead. Let me fill this back in. If we go like that, we'll put some little baby corner windows in. Will that make it look a little bit better? Okay, something like that. That looks a little bit better. And what we'll do, we'll fill that. Oh no, that can't go there, can it? What on earth are we going to do here? We're going to have to change some of this around again. Get rid of all that. That can go up to there. How are we going to make this look presentable? We're going to have to work that out, aren't we? If these come up like so. Okay, we can sort of still hold that shape at least. We can go like that. And then maybe we can have some 1x2 wedges coming down. And then after that, we can have some 1x4s perhaps. I don't know, man. Let's see what we can do. If we can chuck one of these in there. Whoop, turn that around like so. Yeah, we could probably make this work actually. And we'll stick that in there. Very good. And put those along there. Something like that, I think. I don't know. I wonder what you guys think. I wish you could tell me. We'll get rid of that. Put that there. Let's keep going with this. And that went along like so. Alright guys, that is the best I can come up with. I've tried a few different ways and I think that is the best. Yeah, so I think it looks okay. Probably not great. Obviously people can do a lot better, but I think it's alright. We'll leave it just like that anyway. So we're going to start the tail about here, I'd say. So maybe what we might do, we might get some 1x2 wedges and bring these up fairly high, maybe to about there, 6 blocks. Yeah, that's probably high enough, hopefully. Get rid of all those inside pieces as well. So, actually, let's put some of these back. Yeah, let's go like that. Up like so. I don't know if that's long enough. I might bring it out a couple blocks, actually. So grab that there and move this back maybe to there. That'd be all right, or maybe even there. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. We'll paste that right there and merge it all together. It's probably a lot longer than what the original one actually looks like, the plane that we're basing it off, but, you know, this looks fine. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Right, so we need a 1x4. We'll put that right in that area there, and we'll put another one in here upside down like that. Oh, it doesn't quite seal it off, does it? Oh, yeah, if we put that in there, that'll be a bit better. Perfect. Actually, what we'll do in that area, we might put one of these and start bringing it out again because we're going to have our control surfaces hanging off the back here, so that should be good. Right, speaking of, let's add those in right now. So they'll come out like this. Control surfaces, what do we got to play with? I might just use the small ones, might be best. See what that looks like. Something like this. But that's probably the best thing for this plane is putting those in there. Oh, they can go, can't they? What if we move them forward 1 block? Will that be all right? If we just go like that for a minute, grab some of these bad boys out and go like this. Okay, we could probably do that. Maybe what we might do, we might move them up 1 actually. So if we grab that and move them up 1 block like so. Perfect. And we can't merge that together just yet. Give me a second. How are we going to do this? Okay, so we can go something like that. I just changed the curve of that rear fin there. I think that looks pretty good. I guess we'll find out. We'll go like that. Make sure it all works at least. That's the main thing. Something like this. I mean, there's some sort of wedge on the end of here to curve it off. That can't go there for some reason. Why is that? Can't connect directly to that. Oh dear. Problem. Okay, we might have to make these a little bit longer then. If we went like that, now we need to change this area again. So maybe we can put just one of these in that spot there and fill that in like so. That would probably be the way we have to do it. We can go like that. That's probably fine. It'll probably look pretty good once we put the wings on and whatnot. I might make this rudder come up a bit higher as well. Like that. I think that looks a little bit better. And bring it back even 1 more whole block. Something like this. We'll make this start coming up now as well. So we'll grab some more 1x4s. We'll go boop. Very good. And turn that around like that maybe. That's probably fine. I don't think that looks too bad at all. So what we'll do, we need to somehow work out how we're going to end this off. We could probably get rid of that. Replace that with these. Put these in there. Like that. That really thins out the back of it. That looks pretty good, actually. We'll grab one of these and put it in there as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, we need to be able to fit a rudder in there, don't we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way down from there. That's not enough, is it? That's 6. Oh. Right, we won't be able to have the 1x4 right there. That's all. So we'll stand this up. We'll go like that. All right. How on earth are we going to do this? Okay, so let's grab a block. We might just put a 1x2 in this spot instead. Go like that and put that on there. That should be fine. That actually looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Right, now we need to probably put some wings on. It's not a bad idea. So maybe we could have them start about here, right where the cockpit is. Maybe there, and they can go to about there. Or maybe we'll come forward. Nah, we'll leave them right there. let's see what that looks like anyway. So if they roughly come out, you know, about here-ish, they are very wide. Also, what we could do for something different, let's put them on some hinges. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll just get rid of that for a minute. We'll put the little hinges in right there. Should be fine to go, turn that around and like that. Is that going to glitch on there? It shouldn't do, should it? Or maybe it will. Maybe we'll bring it out one more like that. That should be fine, I think. Let's go like this. What we'll do, we might just get rid of all of that again. Like so, and then we'll just build off this actual hinge. So if we come out like about there-ish, and then that will come in all the way down to there, and the backside will come all the way down like that. They're very thin wings. Anyway, we'll improve them as we go. We'll put some wing pieces on these anyway. That's not going to work there. I have to start them here. That's fine. We'll turn them around like that. Very good. 1, 2, and we could probably fit 3 on here. Should be fine. They are very big. We'll go like that. That should be fine, actually. It's a very cute looking little plane, isn't it? We'll get some control surfaces out. Just these small ones again, and we'll put some right here. Okay, these wings are going to be a bit bigger than I thought, actually. Oh, only one more block. That's all right. So this one over here needs to be opposite, I believe. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll turn that one upside down like so. Very good. Now we can probably fill in all of that area like that. Cool. Now, should we make them 2 blocks thick? No, we might just leave them the 1, actually. And we'll just put a few little bits and pieces on here to make it look like they connect. So if we get some little wedges and maybe run them along like that, perhaps. And we could probably get rid of those blocks that go under there. They don't need to be there. And then we'll get one of these out. Maybe we'll go like this. Yeah. Maybe we can come down a couple like so. Then the bottom of here will be different again. Just go like that and run that out. Come on, come out. Oh, like that. Perfect. And then we'll grab one of them again. We'll put it in there. Very nice. And we'll run that all the way to there. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area yet. Will one of these fit in there? I mean, they will. It might look a bit strange, though. Might just leave it for now. I don't know if I like it or not, though. Much like the rest of the plane. But anyway, that sticks out a fair bit. Maybe we could have this back part come back in on a 4 like that. That might look a little bit better. And we can do the same sort of thing here. Boop, and get rid of some of these for a minute and that. So that means we're going to need that to fit in there. Boop, very good. And we'll fill those wedges back in like so. We're going to need this one. We'll put that right there. I think the back part definitely looks better than the front. This doesn't need to come out so far. I don't like that. Let's leave it like so. What if we just put some wedges along the bottom of that? Let's see what that will look like. Okay, that looks all right now that I've put a little light in there. That way we don't have to muck around for any like little wedge pieces. And they can just be some leading lights anyway. So we might leave it just like that. That looks pretty cool. It's a very small little plane, isn't it? That's all right. So what we might do actually, we'll put some little wedges along here to make the wing kind of angle down a bit. Make it look at least a little bit more realistic. Something like that. They're very thin wings, aren't they? But that's all right. There's not much else we can do with them. I wonder if we can make them a little bit bigger, or do they look all right? I think they look fine. I think this area here just looks a little bit odd. I don't know what else I can do with it. Let me muck around with it for 1 sec, and I'll show you guys what I've done. All right, I might just end up leaving it like that, how we had it before. I've just kind of connected it all together so it looks half legit. I think that'll be fine. Especially once the wings are all angled up. You probably won't even notice that anyway. And when we have the paint too. That's all right. Let's chuck a propeller on this bad boy. I'm going to use an aircraft propeller this time. I think we might. We chuck that on the front like that. Yeah, it's looking very good. How many blades do we want? 5? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. All right, now we're talking. We are going to need landing gear on this thing at some point. I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. But we'll probably have one at the front and one on each wing. Speaking of wings, we could probably add some guns on real quick if you like. And then we'll give it a paint. Now, what do we need? Let's go to weapons. Now, where are these little light cannons? Some of these, we might chuck a couple light auto cannons on the wings to start with. Turn them around like that. That should be fine. So we could probably go like that, have a couple light auto cannons, one on each wing. I don't know if that is going to be okay or not, but we'll leave it for now. We are going to need somewhere to put the barrels as well, or the drums rather. So probably only going to fit these small ones on, unfortunately. So if we chuck a couple, one there and one there, It's not going to hold much ammo, but we don't really have much of a choice, do we? We can only fit 2 there, unless we have them go out the other way, but that takes up all our room for anything else. I might try and put a couple there, see what it looks like. If we went like that, boom, boom, and what if we move the gun in one? Okay, let's try to do this again. So if we put the gun, where is this little light cannon? Light auto cannon, there we go. All right, let's turn it around and put it right there. Will that hit the propeller? It probably will. We'll have to move it out at least one more like that. Something like this. And then if we went and got these and we sat them like 1, 2, 3. Oh, that might be a bit better. It's a lot of weight on the outside the wings though, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. And then we'll get our little extension pieces on. If we just go like this. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I think anyway, maybe we could make the bottom of the wings a bit thicker down this end. Maybe that might help fix that problem a little bit. So maybe we could get rid of some of this. Let's change the back of this again. Maybe we could just get some more blocks or some little wedges maybe. Might be a bit better. If we put a little wedge in there and along where those barrels are. That might be okay. Now we need something to fit in this area. So we're going to need one of these. We'll turn that around like that. Okay, I don't know if I like this. So let's keep going. We go to about here. Oh, we've got to leave that little spot there for the bullets to come out of, don't we? Yeah. Okay. If we get some little wedges as well, some 1x2s, and we'll just put them along the back of that part of the wing. That should be fine. That makes the wings too thick. I think that looks pretty good as well, actually. Let's continue that all the way along, see what it looks like. Or maybe that looks a little bit better, and that helps blend these in a bit more, and we could probably even add one more on each side as well. Yes. Very nice. All right. We'll bring that around over to there. Cool beans. No, we don't need that wing piece. I keep trying to grab the blocks, but they're wing pieces. Oh, now it looks a bit thick, doesn't it? Oh, it might be all right once it's in the sky. They just look a bit thin too, maybe. Maybe we can bring these back one block, and that might help fix that problem. Let me do that real quick, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, so I've made the wings one block wider. I think that looks a lot better, especially to the rest of the plane. It looks a lot better, fits in a lot nicer. Yeah, so being too thick and that wide, whatever it is, it looks pretty good. The next thing we're going to do before we give this some paint is make the canopies openable, so we can actually get in there. So let's grab a robotic pivot. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to make this, I think I might just make them both open at the same time. Or maybe, no, they'll be separate. Let's try separate first. We only need to do this on one side as well. So if we get a rotating block right there, and we'll attach all that to this one, and then we're going to do the same thing in the back like this. Yes. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to, maybe we'll get rid of these seats just for a minute. So we'll get rid of that one and that one. That way we can grab this whole piece like that. Yep, that's the whole piece. Move it, and we'll just paste it again, and then we're going to merge that to that. Very good. All right, now let's do the same thing with this one here. Get rid of that. Go boop, all the way around to up there as well. Very nice. Grab it, paste it, and merge it together. Oh, boop. Can I do that? Yep. Very nice. That looks pretty cool. Now we'll put our seats back in. So we'll put this one in the front right there. And then the second one. Oh, can I get in there? Perfect. Very nice. Yeah, I was originally only going to put one seat in this thing, but I think 2 looks very nice. It's a very tiny looking little plane. I like it. I might give this thing a quick lick of paint, and then we'll spawn it in and see what it looks like. Alright guys, that's what I've come up with. We have some green and grey, some really dark green. We have red seats and black windows. I think the plane looks very good. I'm very happy with it, and I'm very keen to use it. Last thing we might do real quick, we might go to control surfaces. We'll just go white so we can see what we're doing. Some little fins. We're going to add some of these so we can maneuver the plane in the air a lot better. So these ones will be to raise the plane up, and then we'll put some more on the back here to really help get it around where we need it. Put some more under there, should be fine. And then what we'll do, we'll add a couple on the wings just here. We'll go boop, like that. So we have some extra rudders at the back, and we are going to need some at the front as well. Maybe we could just put one under there. Would that be all right? I think that's where the landing gear is going to go, actually. Maybe we could add some inside. That might be all right. If we just put a couple right here. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know if they work in there or not, actually. I guess we'll find out. So we'll give these things a quick paint, and then we'll spawn in, see what it looks like. We'll just go the same color as everything else around it. Maybe just do all those gray. That should be fine. So we'll save that. Very nice. And we'll spawn this thing in and see what it looks like. It looks very good. Oh, I'm very keen to use it. Should be very fun. So hopefully, how far is the trip? Yeah, we've got to make sure it has enough fuel to get down there and fly around for a long time. And try and take out as many enemies as possible. But yeah, as you can see, we still have a lot to do on this thing. We need to put an engine... why is that spinning? We need to put an engine in it. We need to put a cockpit in it. We need to make it fly, do some testing or whatnot. Still lots to do. But anyway, that might do us for today, guys. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.